A recent research has showed that 90% of startups miss cloud architecture when designing and developing their web and mobile apps. 50% of these startups will go back to the design board at a critical time because they don't have another choice. Startups who choose the fast and easy path for a solution now instead of using the right approach suffer later from the implied cost of additional rework to re-architect or re-platform their entire application. This is defined as the technical debt. As a tech startup entrepreneur, you have got a killer idea and a good product. You might now think that your next step is to reach out to and engage a development team or even to outsource the work to an offshore team. But you miss a critical step: getting your cloud architecture and roadmap in place. Moreover, you miss the essential checks and balances for your product security or scaling in the cloud. This will lead to rework to pay your technical debt. You might fail to deliver on time to meet the business needs, or worst case, you might reach a failed business due to the financial impact of rework. Working with your cloud advisor, you need to make sure you check the following 3 steps. Obtain the cloud architecture upfront and use it as the blueprint for your entire application development process. You ought to make sure that your application security has been taken in consideration from the inception, and you want to make sure that you have your application designed for reliability, performance, and cost optimization. By following these steps, you ensure that you bring better return on investment, lower the technical debt, and lower the risk of failure in the future. To show a real-life example, one of my clients who approached me from the very beginning of their cloud application journey to help them with the cloud architecture and infrastructure, they leveraged the provided cloud architecture for their mobile app, where they utilized the proposed edge services and authentication mechanisms from AWS, and they cut down the expense and time needed to build the same service functionality if they were to build it in-house. With that, they saved 30% in capital expense on the application implementation side. Now, my question to you: what type of cloud architecture have you obtained for your cloud application? Let me know in the comments below.